tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah. What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing Show. Right now, just fresh off of watching Terri Harper versus Natasha Jonas. The main event just happened not too long ago. And yeah, just wanted to give some brief thoughts. Always remember, like the channel, subscribe to the channel. More content, of course, will be on the way very, very soon. So this is just like a reaction to what happened, and I'm happy to say it was a very close fight between the ladies. It was sort of back and forth, and yeah, it turned out that Terri Harper in the end retained her title. The result was a split decision draw. One judge had it for Harper by 2 rounds, and the other judge had it to Jonas by 1 round, and then the other judge had it, I believe it was 95-95, a draw. So it's funny because, I mean, prior to the results being read out, I kind of had Natasha Jonas winning. I thought she was sort of up by about, I had her winning by about 1 or 2 rounds, I think. And I just said to myself before they read out the result, you know, it's either going to be a split draw or they're going to give it to the champion, to Terri Harper, because it's one of them fights where it was very close. It was really nip and tuck. I felt the difference really was that I felt that Natasha Jonas was kind of more composed throughout the fight. She was the boxer that was sort of more composed. She always was keeping her shape, landing some very, very good sort of crisp counter punches, and Harper was sort of trying to put her under pressure throughout the whole fight. And you know, for my money, it was very, very, very close. You know, it was one of them fights where, you know, you can kind of score it either way, but I think overall Natasha Jonas just sort of done the tidier work. And you know, she did have she got hurt herself some points during the fight, but there was a left hand right hook combination she threw towards the end of the fight, and I think maybe around 7-8, something like that. And you know, that was a really hurtful punch, especially the right hook that she got on Harper there. But I mean, you know, overall I think Jonas, she kind of started a bit sharper, but then Harper sort of caught up in the second and third round, and then it kind of swung back towards Jonas, and it was kind of back and forth like that through the fight. But I think all the way through, you know, Jonas for me was just sort of landing the sharper and crisper punches and sort of countering very effectively. So I kind of thought that she was just ever so slightly more effective than Terri Harper. She kind of had to dig in deep. She kind of had to fight sort of going backwards and sort of reacting to what Harper was doing. But I think she, you know, Jonas has got definitely nothing to be ashamed of. You know, it was a close fight. It was an all action fight. I would definitely say that it was one of those fights where it definitely matched up to Eggington and Cheeseman, which took place last week. You know, on the Saturday, this was definitely up there with that, and I'd say that this was even fought at a sort of higher skill level than the guys last week. So that's right. Yeah, so overall it was very impressive work from both ladies. You know, both girls done well, both done themselves proud, and it was another sort of capping off of a great night for Matchroom Boxing. Matchroom Square Garden is certainly lit, as they say today, and yeah, look forward to the next show. But this one was a brilliant one, and as many are saying, you know, it's definitely worthy of a rematch because it was so close. Harper hangs on to her title. Jonas at least doesn't have a loss on her record now, and she can move on. But I think it's one of those that there's a question mark over this fight right now, and you know, they need to do it again. So until next time, ladies and gents, that's just my quick reaction for this fight, and I'll see you next time. MKO Pugilism over and out. Remember to like, remember to subscribe to the channel.